hear me, and I'm sure you will tell me if you can or can't. Matthew says, morning Annette, and morning Deb. Good morning to you, Matthew. Obviously we can hear the sound of the ocean behind us, so please let me know if it is too much, and I'll go and locate where I put my microphone. It's very pretty behind us. Get very blessed today with watching this. The babies are happy. Mummy isn't, because Mummy just went to the fridge to grab a Pepsi Max to spend time with you guys, and guess what? I had already drank it, so that means no Pepsi Max for breakfast for me. That means that I have to wait until I get down to the shops. Yeah, well that's alright. I will survive, so don't worry about that. I will survive. The sun is glaring on me, and I think I'm going to put some extra sunscreen on, so excuse me for a minute. Hope you guys enjoyed the view just then. Let's see. Hi CJ. Hi Debs. Hi Bernadette. They say good morning too. Good morning. Jessica, good morning. CJ said, where are you at? I'm in a place called Wyong, which is in New South Wales in Australia. Hi Sonia, good morning. Jessica, I wanted to tell you, I saw that beautiful little Alice was dressed in that outfit yesterday, like I got from your mum for the babies, and I was going to dress them in that this morning just because of that. And oh, I can't really see at the moment, but that I had never put it on Mateo before. I put it on Matilda, but not Mateo. But the head won't go over, like his head is too big for the hole, so I'll have to do some kind of alterations before I can get him back into that. But I wanted to let you know that I saw the picture yesterday, and they did bring them along with them to wear, but you know, today they're wearing these matching, but it's a little bit warm out here this morning, so yes, it's a little bit warm for them. Isn't it beautiful? I'll show you all better soon. Please mind if I don't see someone what they've said and reply, because the glasses on, there's a lot of glare, it's a lot of straining. Deb's, oh, and Mateo's already kicked both of his slippers off. My goodness, boy. Deb said, morning Bernadette, and just, okay, he's lost a slipper along the way. Oh, there it is, on the ground. Babies, right? Just turn that way and have a look. The babies are having a really good time, which is nice. Jessica said, morning to Deb. Angela says, good morning, Angela. And Bernadette said, wow, warm, 10 degrees here. I think it's just because, like, I'm sitting in this direct sun, and the sun's just warming it up so much. I did open the front door before I go out there, and it was freezing out there, but I guess if you're walking along the beach, it's warm. Like, it feels like at the moment right on me, it feels like 24 degrees or something. I'm hot, like I'm really hot. Got some leggings on. But, and I have to walk down to the beach, but yeah, I'm sure it's cold in the shade. Deb says, morning Angela. CJ said, are you on the balcony? Yes, I am on the balcony. The outfit is cute. It really is cute. I'll show you around, guys. Babies can sit on the chair for a minute. I know, it won't be long. Everyone can still see you. Okay, so I'm just going to unplug my... I've got it on charge because I'm going to sort of be... got to go down to the shops after this, so I need... power. Now, I'm just going to turn you around. Can't see what the hell I'm doing. All right. Okay. So that's the view we get, which I know we're very spoilt for view. For those who are following me or with me on Facebook, you would have seen last night that I had some really good full moon views. So it's really nice. We actually haven't, this is the second time we've been here. The first time we were only here for a very short time, so we didn't get any time, but we haven't actually been down on this beach yet. So we do plan on doing that, of course. Sky looks pretty good. There looks like some rain clouds over there, but that's okay. For the most part, it is a nice clear sky. And when you head down that way, that's down towards where all the shops and that are, so we'll head down that. So in front of us is just like a little small road. You can drive on it, but no one really ever does. It's mainly people walking on it. So there's like, up there is other people's rooms, and I can't actually see it but up on those balconies they have outdoor spas. I didn't want that because I thought I'm always so cold, so this was plenty of a view, second floor type of thing. And this is our balcony. I've made up my bed to look just like me. I bought that blanket last year when I came here, and this year I bought Pichu. Pichu is in the sun, but I bought that this year. So that is our bed, and we've got like a chair on either side. Sorry about any mess. That goes into the bathroom. So we've got your typical heater, air conditioning, TV, some of my rubbish. There's a little fridge here, some sort of coffee things. They did have bickies in there, but they've gone really quickly. I did eat them, yes. And then some cupboards and, you know, that kind of stuff. And the bathroom, which is really, really cool. The bath is really deep, and the shower is a huge nozzle that just comes down. It's really deep. So if I get in, oh, it's a bit wet. No, if I get in, it goes right up to halfway up my thigh. So if you can imagine, look halfway up your thigh, mid-thigh, that's how deep it is for me. I know some people's legs are longer than mine, but yeah, that spa is really nice, and the shower is to die for. So yeah, that's the walkthrough of my place. It's not big, but it doesn't need to be big, because we don't need it to be big, do we? Bernadette said, I think I will cancel my accommodation and come stay with you. Looks beautiful. Thanks, Bernadette. It is really nice. Well, as most of you know, Michael and I don't often get away from our regular lives. It's a lot of work. For me, a lot of work and a lot of looking after kids, our children, keeping them happy. Have I got that on charge? No, I don't. Oh, hang on. I need to keep charging this. Yeah, keeping them under control and happy. It's probably our life's work, literally. So to come here and have, you know, this time out from work. I mean, we're still working. For those of you who are wondering why we're here, we're for a doll show this weekend on Sunday. So today's Friday. We set up tomorrow. We'll get into that, but that's why we're here. So it's a working holiday, but Michael and I, we just never get that time to ourselves. So it's really, really important that we have it. We've been really, really pushing it. So when the kids still ring and we still talk to them, Michael is started on his walk down to the city where we'll have breakfast. And I said I'd come later. So it's probably about a 20-25 minute walk along the beach. So I'll actually like to do that by myself. We did it yesterday afternoon. Everyone, can you all hear me okay? Because I don't have the microphone on, and with the waves in the background, I'm not sure how well you can hear. Matthew says, morning all, happy Friday. If I've missed anyone's messages, just sorry, it's hard to go back to them. Yeah, oh, thank you, Sonia. Yeah, we can hear. Okay, you babies, come here. I know, trying to keep you out of the sun too. Don't mind, hopefully you can see them okay. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Angela and Matthew. yeah, so I'll really enjoy to walk down to where we're going to eat by myself. Sometimes it's nice just to have some self time, and I don't get that often. So I will really relax walking down there. Just over the other side of where I've just shown you, there's some big pools, which are sort of, they're man-made, but the water from the ocean comes into those pools, and everyone swims in there quite often of the morning to get their exercise. So that's pretty cool too. Bernadette said, yes, can hear you well. Ocean sounds are good too. Oh, they are very good. They're very good when you're sleeping at night. I had a bit of trouble sleeping last night because Michael's the kind of person that likes a light on at night, not just like a distant light, mainly so he goes to the toilet a lot during the night, and I guess it's so he doesn't fall over. Maybe he's a little bit scared, I don't know. But anyway, Michael had the light on in the bathroom last night, and so the light just sort of came through the little louvers there. It wasn't a big deal. Oh, I didn't show you that. Those louvers that I showed you into the bathroom, they open all the way up, so you can look straight out from the spa, straight out to here. I haven't got a story about Mateo's adventure, but I might. We'll see how we go. Hi, Astral. And Jessica said, hope everyone has a good time with the doll show on Sunday. Yeah, I hope so too. So anyway, about 4 o'clock in the morning, I had woken up so many times, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. I feel like I'm sleeping in the daylight. So I went and turned the light off, and it was pitch black, and I slept like a baby until we woke up. And Michael's like, oh, it's hard for me to sleep without the light. You know, it's so dark. And I've got this little unit thing here. I actually take to the doll show for power. But it's actually in the other side there. It's got a light. So I'm going to give that to him tonight so he can just switch on. So when he's walking to the toilet, he doesn't fall over. He can use the little light like a torch. I know, I'm so clever, right? But anyway, so today we're not doing anything major today. Like I said, I'll walk back down to the city. We'll have some brunchy, brekkie type of stuff. We like to walk around and have a look at a few second-hand shops and just browse the shops in general. And then we'll probably walk back here. A lot of today we'll probably just spend here, just sort of relaxing. Tomorrow we have to, in the afternoon, we have to set up for the doll show. So we thought tomorrow around lunchtime we might head down to the milk factory. They have a good lunch and a good breakfast and that kind of thing there, but they also have like the cheese factory there, and they have a lolly shop. Talk about lolly shop. Yes, we'll get there. Yeah, so we'll probably head there around lunchtime so I can get some cheese. I love cheese. And then we'll go set up for the doll show. And then at night we're going to have dinner with Bernadette. So looking forward to that so much. Deb says it was so hot, too hot, yeah, to sleep well. Oh, really? That sounds yucky. Elaine said, I will drive up today. Oh, you're driving up here today, are you? That's exciting. So you're spending the weekend here. That's really exciting. Mama, hi, how are you? Yeah, so it'll be nice to set up everything, that's for sure. And then Sunday, of course, is the doll show. So I'll be indisposed all Sunday with the doll show itself. And then I'll give you a bit more view of the ocean there. And then Monday, we're just going to totally chill. I think Michael and I will do some driving around, bit of sightseeing, just see some different things. And then Tuesday we leave on our first part home. We're not sure where we're going to stop yet. We're just going to see where the wind takes us. And Wednesday we'll be home. And we might try and see Gigi on the way home. Just going to wait and see how that all pans out. But we might stop and see her. I'm not sure if Gigi's here yet. If you are, hello. Deb says, are you going to the Reborn meetup tomorrow. No, I don't think so. I've got far too much to do, and we're going to do that milk factory thing. So we want to be close to where the setup is. So that's why we're going to head off around lunchtime, just before, and we'll go down to the milk factory and that. So no, I won't be at the meetup, unfortunately. So yeah, that's the plans. I don't know exactly, like I said, where we'll stay on the way home. We normally just sort of pick a town and drive into it. We've enjoyed on the way here. We stopped at stopped at New Italy, but that's just like a little place to eat and that kind of thing. It is a town, but we stopped at New Italy, and then we stopped at Port Macquarie, and we went through Newcastle and went there. So we like to sort of go different places. Newcastle we'd been last year. Okay, all right. But Port Macquarie and New Italy we hadn't. So we like to do a few things that we haven't done the year before. So that's kind of important for us, just to see something different. So I don't know, maybe on the way home we might stop at Lennox Heads. There's a few other places in mind we thought of. We stopped at Yamba last year, so probably won't stop at Yamba again. So yeah, it's going really, really nicely. I'm going to put these babies down for a bit because it's getting a little hot, isn't it? You can sit there and relax. Stand there. Matilda wants to stand up. Sorry, again, I can't see anything. Push that back a little bit. Yep, see you on Sunday, Matthew. Be good, really good. I'm looking forward to it, that's for sure. So I set up, like I said, Saturday afternoon, Sunday morning I'll be pretty much all set up. It'll just be all my last minute things I have to do. So yeah, I'm not sure what time we'll be there yet. Probably like something like 6:30 in the morning, something like that. And yeah, it'll be a good day. I've got to go to the shops and get some snacks, don't I? I think they said, I spoke to Julie on Thursday, and I think she said that she's having like a barbecue this year, so like a sausage sizzle type thing. So there will be food available in a sausage sizzle kind of environment. Bernadette said we'll be home Tuesday morning if you need coffee stop, hopefully. Everyone is well by then. Thank you very much. Hopefully everyone was well back by then, but probably not because it's too early a stop. We sort of like to stop when we get going. We kind of like to get going and not stop for around 4 hours. I was a little bit sad that the Artisan Farmer isn't open on a Tuesday. We went there on the way home last year, which was on a Monday, and it was just beautiful. Really enjoyed to have something to eat there, but they're not open Tuesdays, so we'll have to find a first stop. What else did I want to show you? I wanted to show you, the lollies. I went to a lolly shop. So they've got 2 lolly shops here. Actually, probably more, but 2. And I went into one and it was big. It was really huge. I mean, the boys, if they went in there, they would have no chance getting out because it would be so confusing how many lollies there are to look for. So I was speaking to the boys on a video call yesterday, and they both asked for 3 treats. So Ma likes to provide when we get to that. So I got them. They've each got a fan. This one's sort of a little bit broken. Oh no, can I fix it? I hope so. It goes like that. This one looks like it's a bit broken. I could take it back. If one doesn't work and the other does, you know I'm going to have trouble. So they just have a little bit of lollies in the bottom, not many. I wonder how I'm going to fix that. I'm going to sit here trying to fix it, aren't I? Oh, I got it. Oh, It just sort of stops back in. Well, that won't work. They'll get annoyed. One will be happy and one will not be. Anyway, I got them those. And then, I can't go anywhere without getting them something Pokemon. So they got these each. I got them different pictures of Pikachu on the top. Can everyone see that okay? Yep, that's good. I can't see anything with my glasses on. And then these I thought were really fun, like little gumball machines. That'll be fun. And I got them a Wonka bar each because they love Willy Wonka. A Wonka bar each. How cute is that? Apparently they have a golden ticket. One of them could have a golden ticket. Oh, who's trying to call me? Oh no, Amy's trying to call me. Probably Marnie wants to have a chat before school. But I can't chat before school. I've got to decline that one. Unfortunately, I cannot talk. That's sad. But yeah, I'm going to have to take this back and fix it somehow. They can go like that. They just hold it. You can't do one hand. Anyway, so that was pretty amazing. That was lollies and sweets. But yeah, huge. I can't even describe how big it is. This room where I'm staying, it would be bigger. It's bigger. I'm going to put this inside because there is some chocolates in there. I might actually take you inside a bit because I cannot see very well. And I can chat to you here. Put the babies in. They can go on their little bed over here. Well, their bed is there. Oh, that's nice. Some relief from the sun. And I'm not good in the sun for too long. The lolly shop is like if you're coming to Wyong, if you go down to where the shops are, there's a big Ferris wheel and lots of different things down there, and that's where the lolly shop is, and it's huge. So that's where they do they do pelican feeding every day. It might be sort of where you are having your Reborn meet. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure your Reborn meet is somewhere along the beach down this way. So yeah, you probably see it. But there's one huge one, lollies and sweets. You see the sign, and if you go up a little bit further, there's another one. I didn't go into the other one, but yeah. So I recommend the first one, of course. Yes. So that was really, really cool. Whew. Yes, I can't stay out in the sun too much. I get too many spots on my face. Matthew said, "What time is breakfast?" Oh well, I'll have breakfast when I go down to meet Michael. Yeah, I'm sure you guys will find the lolly shop. Gigi said, "Morning, my internet is playing up, but hoping you'll have a wonderful weekend." Thank you, Gigi. Thank you so much. Bernadette says, "That sounds like the entrance." Yes, the entrance. Yes. Don't you mean the entrance? I am from Queensland, mate. I don't care. I'm just telling you where I know it is. It's like you're asking someone from Queensland to tell you where a rock is in the ground. Like I'm just giving you a slight description from what I know. I don't know if it's the entrance or the down the road pork sausage. So yeah. Jessica said, "Morning, Gigi." Mama said, "Where are you?" Angela, stop laughing at me. Mama said, "Where are you at?" Yeah, so I'm at Wyong, at the entrance, just for those who need me to say it. But yeah, I'm at Wyong in New South Wales, which is, part of Australia. I'm from Queensland. This is New South Wales. Queensland, sorry, I'm a very big Queenslander, so that's all me all over. I actually was going to bring my Queensland shirt because I'm very patriotic, whatever, patriotic. But I thought I better not. That's being a bit rude. But yeah, the game's on in a few weeks and I'm just getting prepared. Okay, that's what I do. So yeah, that's where I walked down to. I think about 12 hours. 12 hours drive, that is. Look at all hair annoying me. Yeah, about 12 hours drive. It was, yeah. So it was about 8.5 hours drive on our first part. And then, yeah, it was about 2 hours. So probably about more like 10 and a half. Between 10 and 12, let's just say. So the drive was beautiful. I do have to say, last year Michael and I tended to get a little bit tired quicker. This year we didn't. I don't know why, but we just seemed to be awake longer. Thank you. We go home on Tuesday, Wednesday type thing. Last year we had to have a lot of sour worm lollies to keep us awake. This year Michael had none, and I just had a few just because I wanted them. So that was interesting. For those who are going to the Reborn meet, down near the lolly shop, there's a pizza, pasta, salad shop called the Red Pepper. You'll see it, I think, from where, if I'm thinking rightly, where you guys are actually going to be. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I'm not from the area, and I'm just going off what Shell Bell sort of said. Yeah, there's a restaurant or takeaway shop called the Red Pepper. They have amazing pizzas. I had a salad last night. The salad was really nice. And we got some chicken wings. And normally, you know, when you get chicken wings from those pizza shops, they're normally really like nibbly little things. These were full-size chicken wings and they were really yummy. So if you have to get some food, I would go over and get a pizza from the Red Pepper. Divine. I think Michael got a Super Supreme, and yeah, it was really, really nice. So yeah, dude, I think I'm going to get one again before I leave. That was so good. I mean, Michael got the pizza, but I had a taste of it. It was really yum. Angela said you knew a bit more of where you were going. Yeah, maybe we did. Maybe we did. I also thought maybe it was a little bit about being a little bit more excited and wanting to see what was around, but you would have thought we would have been more excited last year. I don't know. I know, yes, Bernadette said last year was stormy. Harder on concentration makes you more tired. That is true too. It was really stormy. I'll give you some. Oh, it's only just, you can only just see blue anyway. I was just going to give you more view. Nah. You can look at the curtain. Yeah, it was more stormy, and we had a massive storm coming in last year. So, yeah, it probably was a bit more concentration on that part. So, yeah, it wasn't stormy this time. It was beautiful and clear. We had the most lightest speckles of rain you could ever imagine. So, it was nothing. But, yeah, we did kind of, I mean, I know when you're coming along that kind of Pacific Highway, a lot of it is trees, but I don't know, you know, it was just a little bit more different. And we went past one stage. I think this was when we were actually coming from Nelson Bay, going back into Newcastle, and we were driving along this road, and there was trees on either side, really nice tall trees. Looked a little bit rainforesty, but it wasn't. But Michael said, I might just drop you off here. And I said, that's fine. And he's like, what? And I said, you know I love trees. You'll probably leave, and in 3 hours you'll come back and I'll still be going. Because it was just really beautiful and relaxing and that kind of thing. So, a bit of a tree person. I like trees and plants. Angela knows that. She's probably thinking, yes. Yeah, so yeah. That was my story. So yeah, on the way back, I feel like this year on the way back, it's going to go really quick. Like I'm even contemplating we might not even have to stay Tuesday night, because it'll just be like go, go, go. We'll be fine and keep wanting to go back. I'm good, Queen Bee. How are you? So yeah, I'm not actually sure. And also Michael's brother is having an operation Monday. So we might want to get back earlier. So we're just going to play it by ear at the moment. You know, operations. It's a big operation. It's a big heart operation. So he won't want to see us straight away anyway. And then, you know, knock on wood, if he was to pass away on the table, which he's not going to, but we wouldn't be able to do anything anyway. But we're sort of thinking about him as well, and what we kind of want to do within that as well. So yes, that's our plan. I'm tangled in my necklace here. That's our plan. Should we choose? We don't have any major plans of major places to be, but we will have a sit down and have a look on Google, or have a look through the book here that they have in the hotel about what's on around the area, what's good to see. Bernadette said, I drive that road several times a week. That's amazing. How far do you go? Oh, you're just talking about the Nelson Bay one, the one that looks like a rainforest. I envy you for that. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. I'm a bit sad that the winery was on the way in to Nelson Bay. I don't drink wine as such, but I would have liked to stop and go. But it was on the way in, and I thought, well, we don't want to sort of be backtracking too much by going out of Nelson Bay and then coming back. So I felt a bit sad about that. Queen Bee said, good, thanks, praying for successful surgery. Thank you so much. I'm sure he'll be fine. But you know how men, they sort of worry a little bit, and Michael's very worried about it. So I'm trying to be conscious about that. Bernadette said, yes, Nelson Bay Road. We have appointments in Newcastle. Okay, right. Fair enough. Yeah, it's very beautiful out that way. I was very excited because when we were in Nelson Bay, everyone knows Pokemon Addict. I was playing Pokemon, and there was a worm, sandworm, in Nelson Bay, and it kept popping up, and I couldn't get it. But I got it just before I left, and I'm surprised it hasn't been here because I'm right beside the water here too. It only pops up near water or beach. So I'm a little bit sad I didn't get it here, but I did get one at Nelson Bay, so that's fine. I've got two. So yeah, Michael just goes, he plays Pokemon with me, but he literally shakes his head because I'm like, a bit crazy. So yeah. And yeah, I drank my last Pepsi Max last night, guys. I don't know what I was thinking. I've got more in the car, so Michael's gonna get a clip across his head for not filling up the fridge with Pepsi Max. But I really wanted to have one with you guys this morning, and I don't, as you can see. So I have to go get some brekkie. Exactly. But I've got to go for a walk, obviously, down. I'm going to get some Panadol. I hid under here when I went to Angela's last time. I'm having some Panadol because it's nearly my girly time, and I've got a bit of tummy pain. So I better have some Panadol now, and then while I'm walking to the city, I won't be in pain. So it happens. Don't you guys love how I tell you all my personal stories? If you want to hear another personal story, say yes. I'll wait. Or say no. It's a good one, but it is a bit much. What am I doing here? I'm supposed to be charging properly. Let me see how my phone's charging. It's on 68%. I'm hoping by the time, Angela, you know, I'm hoping by the time I get down, I have to go, that my phone's charged a little bit more, because I really love to play Pokemon as I'm walking along the beach. Michael says, why don't you just put your phone down? You're always on it. You're either working. He doesn't understand that I'm going like this. So I still see everything that's going on, but I can't miss not catching Pokemon. There's a big helicopter going past. I can't miss catching. I can't see it. I can't miss catching Pokemon where I'm not usually. Okay, so, yes, okay. So, right, we were in Port Macquarie, and we were sort of messing around. We had, what did we have for breakfast? Oh, we went to New Italy that morning for breakfast, and that's when I had the Italian focaccia for breakfast, just so you all know. That was really yummy. And then this little bug flying around me. Ugh. And then at lunch, I just wanted something light to eat, but there wasn't much around that I could discover. So I got KFC, which is not light at all, but it smelled so good. You know when KFC just smells so good and you're like, yeah, I need some. Anyway, so I got some KFC. I got their snack pack, their jumbo snack pack, because that's on special at the moment for $6.95, and it's like huge, and Michael could have a little bit of it. Anyway, we didn't eat there. We ate in the car because we were already running late. We'd spent a little bit too long in Port Macquarie, and we were going to see Bernadette, so we were already running later than we wanted to get to her. So Michael said, we've got to go. So I said, okay. So I ate my KFC in the car. You worked at KFC for 9 years? Oh, wow, that's exciting. I would have eaten the whole place out. So I eat my KFC jumbo snack box, which is nuggets, popcorn, chicken, and chips. Yum as. And it was all, like I thought, really, really fresh. The chips were crispy and salty and hot. Really nice. And the nuggets, everything was fresh, okay? So it's like the best KFC I'd ever had. They probably have a laugh, okay? They'll have a laugh. Okay, so anyway, we get to the highway, just about to get on the highway, which is going to be like about a 2.5 hour drive to Bernadette. And I suddenly get tummy pains. Oh, really? Like the kind of tummy pains where you're going, oh, like this. For me, I know automatically it's intolerance, okay? Now, I am intolerant to something in KFC. I'm not sure what it is, but quite often I'll have KFC and I'll get this intolerance belly. Within 30 minutes of eating it, mind you, it'll happen within 30 minutes. So Michael's like, do you want to stop and go to the toilet? And I thought, well, I'm just getting these pains now and I don't want to go to the toilet. And we were just like passing, going onto the highway, and there was a big like service station and everything there. And I'm like, no, I'll be fine. It could be nothing like this. So we're driving a bit further and I'm like, oh, like this, I'm dying like this. Anyway, I managed to, get through it and I just said, I'll be fine. I'll wait to get to Bernadette. I'll be fine. Like this is 2 hours later. Anyway, we kept passing toilets on the side of the highway, but they would come up so quickly that if Michael had to pull into it, we'd probably roll the car or something because they really came up so quickly. Eventually, an hour in, we ended up stopping at one of these side toilets. And I went to the toilet and yes, I had intolerance belly diarrhea, okay? I knew I'd have it. So anyway, I get in the toilets and the toilet is like a side road public toilet. It's just not on, they don't even have toilet seats. They're like a steel cold toilet. So I'm getting all the toilet paper out and trying to cover the toilet lid with toilet paper because it looked a bit wet on the toilet lid. Normally I would I'd try to not sit on the toilet seat, but I had to. So I covered the toilet with the toilet paper and I went and it was fine, but it was just the environment, like everything happened naturally and it was quick and easy, but the environment was so ew. It was just ew, okay? So I felt really uncomfortable. So I finished and I went to wash my hands and there's no soap. So I'm like, oh my God, I just want to get the public toilet off me. Okay, I didn't have anything on my hands, but I just wanted to get the public toilet off me. And I couldn't, yeah, they're so cold. The metal bowls are so cold. Not a pit tunny. Is that what they are? Anyway, yeah, it was horrible. Went to the car, and thank God I always have hand sanitizer in the car, so I'm hand sanitizing when I got to the car, and I felt better. But the whole experience was like, I had never thought would ever have to experience anything like that, because I'm not like a I'm not like a sickly person, but I do have some food intolerances. Most of which I know which are. I'm intolerant to cheese, and yes, I'm going to the cheese factory, but it's got to happen. Um, you just went outside and saw about 6 kangaroos. Oh, that's cool, Jessica. That would have been nice. Yeah, so I'm intolerant to a few things, but yeah, there's something in KFC, and it doesn't happen every time, but I'm starting to see a pattern. And yeah, I didn't even think about it because it's not like on my radar. It's not like, oh, Annette, you can't have that, you're intolerant. It's sort of still like, you love your bus for that reason. Yeah, that would be a good thing. That definitely would be. But yeah, so anyway, that is my intolerance story and my trip on the road story, and I have to watch that from now on. I've never been in that situation, so it was kind of funny. Reborn Playground Nursery said, hi, I got a Reborn doll avatar girl named Ariel. Very nice. That would be beautiful. No public toilet for you ever, no. And I was kind of annoyed actually, because the toilet Michael got to was, really ill, but the ones beforehand looked nicer. Now on the inside they might have not been, but they looked nicer. I think they were newer. That's what they looked like from the outside as you're driving past really quick at 110 k's. So I was like, oh, I'm going to hurt you real bad, Michael, like this. And the one he did go to wasn't great. Bernadette said, remind me to give you some tips for the drive home. Okay, I'll remind you. So on the home front, everything's looking good at home. I have, as you guys know, I have like my camera at my front door, at my back door, and I'm able to always keep an eye on what's going on around comings and goings. So I've been keeping an eye on Will. He's actually going camping today, but he hasn't left yet. So I'm like, what are you doing? You're going a bit late. So he's been good. I was worried about him. He said before I left, he's like, why do you have to go for a week? Because he's got to start his job, I think, on Monday. I was like, why do you have to go for a week? That's just ridiculous. What am I supposed to do? And he really made me feel a little bit sad, a little bit bad, because I feel bad when I leave Will. But he's had friends over and he's been playing pool and just enjoying his time, I think, in like his own place. So that's made me feel much better. The boys are missing me, but we talk on video chat every day and I show them what I'm doing or where I am. I showed them in the lolly shop yesterday. They were really excited, but I said, I've got to go now to pick your special lollies. So that was cool. Tiana, as always, is always great. She doesn't need me. She's so independent and so good. So yeah, that's that story. That's that story. So Matthew, not quite stories about Mateo's adventures, but stories about our adventures. The babies are there. Matilda looks a little bit worse for wear laying on her back there. What's your necklace doing here at the back of your head, hey? They've been having a good time, which is nice. Let's fix this. And Jessica, the necklaces are still to be done. I'm just waiting. I've got the chains and I've got the little locket thing, but I haven't found the right size diamante to put in the locket yet. And I want it to be perfect, so I'm not going to release it or do anything with it until it's done. I want it to be perfect, right? Yes. So they're having a good time. They sleep either with me on the bed, or they've got their little bassinet bag there, so they're happy. Bernadette said, "Oh, our little boys don't like to be away from their mums." No, and I don't want. I don't mind being away from him as long as I know he's really happy and really having a good time. Last night he was home by himself. The night before he had his friend stay over. But yeah, so I was a little bit worried about him last night, but he would have been fine. He had the cats. Matthew said, "So what made you like reborns?" I wanted to have more children, and my hubby didn't. So I sort of researched. I don't know what I researched, but I probably researched, I don't know, maybe lifelike babies. I don't know what I researched. It was like 20 odd years ago. And yeah, Reborn's come up, and I went, oh my God, wow. And that's the beginning of it, and it hasn't ended. Deb says, I can't wait for Tilly and Mateo cuddles on Sunday. Yes, we're excited. We're very excited. And Jessica said, okay, cool, Jessica. Very excited, yes. I don't know what they're wearing yet, but we're going to talk about that. We've got lots of clothes for them we brought. So we'll find something nice for them to wear, won't we? And they'll be helping me, and they'll be having cuddles with Deb and Elaine, of course. They'll be with you a lot. So yeah, so that's about it, guys. So I might wrap it up because I'm getting hungry and I've got to go for a walk. What are we on? We're on 71%. So yeah. What do you reckon, Matilda? We go for a walk? Hey. This is where I need to have a little carrier and just to, but you know what? I'd love to have a carrier. This is nothing about Angela, the carrier I want to get from you. This is another type of carrier. I'd love to go for a walk and have them with me, and just take one, just have one on a carrier. But I actually can't split them up. I can't. It's really hard for me to do that. So Bernadette said, now that I will have less luggage and people, I can bring a Reborn or two. Oh, that's great. That's really good. What are you actually selling at the show, Bernadette? Are you selling Reborns and stuff, or are you actually selling your paper craft? Angela should be here this week. She's supposed to be selling her special things. Reborns and things made for them. Oh, that's exciting. Good. Oh, I hope you do well. I hope it's really, really busy. It's going to be really exciting, that's for sure. So hopefully it's busy. Earlier on in the year, Julie sent me all the flyers. I think I've told you guys. But I sent them out with many packages. So I'm hoping that a lot of people come. That'd be really good, won't it? But I'm concerned for Julie, actually, because she's running the show by herself now. And she's actually having to rope in some family to help her and stuff. And normally when it gets like that, sometimes oh yes, you'll be there and you'll be cuddling the babies too. But yeah, normally when it gets like that, people tend to say, well, it's just too much work. So I'm hoping that Julie doesn't stop the show. She hasn't said she's going to, not at all. But yeah, Bernadette, you should put your hand up and tell her you'll help her with the show. Because, yeah, I don't know if she's wanting helpers, by the way. I don't know anything like that. But I do know that when someone... See, I have got Angela, and Angela and I work really, really well. But I think if one or the other said we don't want to do it anymore, you don't know whether you'd keep going, because it is a lot of work to do on your own, especially, the moral support you give each other. It's really, really important. And sometimes when family help, they don't really know how to give that moral support. You do get to cuddle Mateo and Matilda. They do like cuddles. So you will get to have cuddles, and you can take them for walks if you like. They like to be around their aunties and uncles. And while mummy is busy behind the counter, they like to go and have a little walk around with their family. I would, I know you wouldn't do it without me. I would really struggle. I would probably try, but I don't think it would last very long because you really do need that moral support. It feels lonely without the help, and I feel so sad for Julie because Tanya has got health issues now. You couldn't do it without me. Mwah. Love you, Angela. Tanya has got some health issues, and she's going to get out of the whole thing, rebornings, everything. So when I can imagine Julie's quite lonely this year, even though she's got friends and family to help. Yeah, without that person that's really, really like-minded, it gets lonely, doesn't it? All right, well, it's time for us to go, I think. We're going to go, and we're going to, well, the babies aren't going to come with me because, like I said, I can't take just one. They might come for me with a walk when I just go out the front here. Oh, let me take yous out for one more look, okay? Before we go, I'm going to take the phone off there. You miss Mateo Cuddles? Yes, I know. Okay, so one more look before I go. Soak it all up, guys. You going to pack the car, Elaine? Okay. It's definitely a beautiful day, that's for sure. And like I said, we had the full moon last night, and so just like you can see the sunshine on the water now, there was moonlight on the water last night and was just beautiful. So I'm going to go for a walk along that beach, guys. I'm not going to wear any shoes today. Well, I'll wear my thongs, but when I get to walk along the beach, I'll just have sand in my toes. Mama said, have a great time. I'll be going to Rose next week. Oh, exciting. Have a great time. Sonia says, enjoy your walk and breakfast. Have a wonderful time there. See you again next week. I will definitely see you again next week. Guys, thank you for joining me today. I hope you liked it. I hope it was a bit relaxing for you. A bit relaxing looking at that background. It's definitely a beautiful gift from God. Yeah, let me know when you're close. All right, guys, have a great weekend. And for those of you on Facebook, I'm sharing some pictures every day about little things I'm doing. So if you're not on my Facebook, you can add me. I don't know if you know my name, Annette Kravchenko. You can add me, and then you can see what I'm doing. But for those, yeah, most of you are on there anyway and can see what I'm doing. So I'll keep updated with that. I'm not sure if I'll do a live stream on Sunday. That gets to be a lot when you're by yourself especially, but I might put the camera on. I'll definitely be doing some little snippet videos and do something up for TikTok that you guys will see. All right, thanks for joining me, guys. Have a great weekend, and everyone who's going to the Reborn meet tomorrow, have a really good meet up with everyone, and I'll see you Sunday. Bye, guys. Be good.